students. Today we are going to discuss atoms and its structure. So, what are atoms? You all must have seen laddu, the smallest unit of the laddu. Have you seen it? That's bundi. Yeah. Each and every laddu of this world has been made with small bundis. Similarly, everything in this universe are made of smallest particles. These small particles are called atoms. Now, have you seen that bundi? That bundi also was made from besan, color and sugar. Similarly, atoms are also made up of three components: electrons, protons and neutrons. So, as we have said, atoms are the basic element of anything, and similarly electron, proton and neutrons are the basic element of any atom. So we can say electron, protons and neutrons are the basic and structural elements of anything. So now we have to discuss about electron, proton and neutrons. So as we know, these are the basic and the structural elements. Let's see how they are arranged in an atom. So suppose that it is an atom. This complete section is an atom, and in the very center of this atom it consists a nucleus. This nucleus contains protons and neutrons, and outside the nucleus there is an orbit. This orbit is called cells, and here the electrons are placed. These electrons are basically negatively charged particles. Electrons are negatively charged particles of an atom. Similarly, the protons are the positively charged particles of an atom. And have you seen any other charges beside these two charges? No, don't. Then similarly, neutrons are nil charges. Neutrons are nil charges. It means neutrons does not have any charge. So now let's move and study some further things about electron, protons and neutrons. So how did we get to know that these particles are contained in an atom? There have been many researchers who have researched on it and given us these particles. So who are those important persons? So electrons. Electrons are founded by J.J. Thomson. Now about protons. Who gave it? So protons are founded by E. Goldstein. And what about neutrons? Neutrons are founded by James Chadwick. If you guys are understanding these are the basic particles, so it is obvious that these particles have some mass and some charges on it. As we have discussed, electrons are negative charged, so it has a charge on it, and that is minus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Do you know electrons and protons, they both have equal and opposite charges. So you don't have to remember separately what are the charges on proton. It's just plus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. And as we have discussed earlier, neutrons are nil charged, so they have zero net charge. Now, electrons. Electrons have some mass. Everything has some mass, no? So electron must have some mass. And what's that? That is 9.11 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg. In this case, the mass of electrons and protons are different. But you know, the mass of proton and neutrons are same. And that is 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. Similarly, as I said, the mass of neutrons are also 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. So, from this lesson, what did we understand? That every element, everything in this universe are made of small particles, and these particles are called atoms. And even these atoms are consisting of few small elements, and those are electrons, protons and neutrons, which are placed in an atom in this manner. That is, at the center it consists protons and neutrons, and at its outer orbits it consists electrons. These electrons are not sitting steady in these cells. It continuously moves around like this, from here to there to there to there and again there. It continuously revolving around the